How's it going, people? Welcome back to my channel. I see there's a few of you here already, so make sure you hit the like button before we get started and get your comments in and all of that. Why aren't the comments even flying in yet? Has StreamYard started acting up already? It looks like StreamYard might have started acting up already, people, but I see that a lot of you are 130 here already. Come on, come on. Let's see what the people are saying. Let's see what the people are saying. How's it going though? Obviously, we're going to talk about Mesut Ozil briefly. You already know where or what I think about all of this, but you know, I guess we can touch on it again for the final few times it seems. But what can I tell you that I haven't told you before? What can I tell you that I haven't told you for the last few years? This StreamYard thing is annoying me, man. I want to put the comments up and see what the people are saying. I can't even put them up. It's moving mad. But it is what it is. I see the FIFA comments are coming in thick and fast. Come on, Isco, I see you there. Real ball talk in the building. Jay Walt, come on, mods. Do the job tonight. Let me just try something before. I'm going to try leave and come back quickly and see what it's saying. Nope, didn't help a thing. Didn't help a thing. Look, that's the only one I can put up. Imagine that, some default chat. We're going to have to make do, people, until if it does come back itself, it does come back itself. But for now, I'll just read it from the main page. War Shepherd, big up from Ireland. Come on. Come on, smash the like button, people. Jay Woke, listen, I didn't tell you so you can forget. I told you so you can remember. Do you get me? The PSM will come soon enough. Like I said, be ready. When it comes, be ready, people. When it comes, be ready. What's going on here? Come on, people. Nick, I see you. Musin, I see you. Phil, I see you. Eritrea, come on. You've been here a good few times now, man. You've been here a good few times. Doesn't seem like this StreamYard's gonna... it doesn't seem like this StreamYard's gonna fix itself. But come on, let's get into it. Nocturnal, I gave you 48 hours instead of 24. So lucky you, innit? You got a couple more hours than you would have thought to rethink and obviously see sense. You know, that's a couple showers in between. So, you know, hopefully the water was cold enough for you to realize that the other night you was moving all mad. You was moving all mad. But who knows? We'll see. Come on, people. Let's get into it. Arteta was asked about Mesut Ozil, obviously, in this. You know what? It was quite a good press conference today. I was surprised. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be so informative. But he was asked about Mesut Ozil, and Arteta said regarding whether he would be leaving, Arteta said, I don't know. Obviously, now he's free to negotiate with other clubs. And I think with Arteta, let me just continue. We will discuss internally what is best for his short-term future and find the best solution for everybody. So I think that literally, I think that the time is up. I thought that he'd stick it out to the end of the season, but I think that he's even fed up right now. You know, they've both been playing games in this situation, Arsenal Football Club and Mesut Ozil. But it just seems like now Mesut Ozil's actually, you know, had enough, and it's time to come out of here, essentially. You know, let me know in the comments what you guys are feeling about it, because I see a lot of people who are no, I don't think I was on his back. I was just very honest about my opinion with him. But a lot of people that were honest with their opinions about him looking very sad about it now. So let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. David, I see that super chat you just put in. StreamYard's moving mad, my guy. I can't. Yeah, StreamYard's back. Come on. Just in time, because I see David put the super chat in. Big up David and big up everyone. Now I can go through the chat properly and engage properly, man. Before it was moving all mad, I had to move between tabs. But David, hope you're well, my guy, first and foremost. And then let's get into it. Bro, having a balanced opinion on a platform where your views will naturally influence your viewers one way or another is important. You have always done this, in my opinion. Our club benefits from you, David. I appreciate those words, my guy. That's actually why I do it. And we've actually talked away from YouTube too. And we're both as frustrated as each other. And there's a lot of us here on my channel, on other channels around Arsenal in London, outside of the UK, outside of Europe that care, and slowly but surely I've come to realize that numbers matter in terms of when you're looking to make change. And when the majority are just blind and the majority are led to believe support of a club should be blind, in a sense, I think it's sold to us like it should be blind. Whoa. First time I think I sneezed on the live, but it's all good. We'll keep it moving. Our club benefits from you. I think our club benefits from fans that are all, have their eyes open, the blindfolds off. I think that we have to continue spreading the word. And by spreading the word, I mean, look at the bigger picture. I think that we just have to continue, very generous. Come on. The voice of reason. I think we've all got a part to play in this. Like I said, we've all got a part to play in just being honest about the situation. I think with some people and some fans, I understand it. On one hand, you have blind support and blind loyalty, where I look at it and I think to myself, well, your blind support and your blind loyalty comes from maybe it being a day out for you, or maybe because you support a player more than the club. In terms of Mesut Ozil, there's a lot of those. Or you get your blind loyalty in terms of players, fans that they want to banter. They want to hold it up with other fans. They want to be able to talk shit, which is the best way to put it. I get that. We all do. I want to be able to talk shit to United fans, the City fans, the Liverpool fans, but I feel like when you look at it, that's hidden the truth from us too. Us being angry about things like Van Persie, things like Fabregas and so on, Adebayor, and as right as we was about those, at the same time, it prolonged us opening our eyes. Real Ball Talk says, big up G, hope you are well. Did you see the news today about Arsenal taking 120 million loan from the Bank of England? Worrying signs. Sorry about that, people. I don't know why my FaceTime started ringing through my MacBook, but it is what it is. We're back. So let's get back into it. Where was we? Mesut Ozil. And G-Mag says, Turkish, as an Arsenal fan, I know you're happy about Ozil leaving, but as a Fener fan, are you happy that he's coming? Arsenal is... Listen, I'm an Arsenal fan. I know, Fenerbahce is my Turkish team and whatnot, but I'm in London. I was born in London. I'm an Arsenal fan. So him moving to Fenerbahce, I'm glad it raises the club's profile, and I'm glad that if he is to, because I'm still very not pessimistic, I'm still very doubtful of it. I'm hearing 3.5 years and whatnot, but I don't think he'll sign for that long in Turkey. I think that commercially it doesn't suit his someone said Stan messing around with you. It doesn't suit him commercially to be there so long. I would have thought if he does go Fenerbahce, it would have been like a year or two, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys are saying. I'm glad he is going. What's this guy doing in here? Mods, come on, people. Sort people like this out, because I don't know what they're doing. And people like this. What's going on in here? Oh shit! I don't know why I see a few Fs, but Eggman said government hack. Let me know. Is it back? Is it blessed? It's not lagging. You can hear me well. Let me know, and also let me know what you feel about Ozil. That's the subject we're on. We're going to move on to this real soon. We're going to move on to it real soon. Our first signing of the January window is a typical one, but it's an interesting one because I'm not really sure where we're going with another 19-year-old centre back. But we will see what we will see. This is a Guna seriously Turkish. What do you use on your beard? L'Oreal. That ain't a joke. That's actually what I've been using most recently. Of course I've heard the news. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure what it's about, if I'm honest. If you want my opinion off the jump, it's a bit silly considering we've got a billionaire owner, and the only reason I say that is because we pay it back with interest in about 6 months' time. So I don't understand how it makes sense unless it's there to balance out the books of this last financial year and make it seem or make it seem better than it has been, and then the cost of it goes on to the next financial year where we've got longer to, I don't know, keep it, in mind when it comes to, I don't know what he's doing, in honesty. I don't know what he's doing. I feel like it's just another example of him doing something that shows us that the club is really in the dirt. After the year we've had, I understand. Cheeky, very cheeky. But we'll see. We will see. I've been there and done that too. PS4s, PS3s turning off, PS2s turning off. A long time. So, nah, I don't watch 90 Day Fiance. Someone asked me that. I just see it fly up there. I don't. Football Capo Turk. It's funny how the same time our balance sheets come out is the time we have to pay the debts. Thoughts? That's what I'm saying. It looks like maybe, obviously, FFP has been relaxed for a year. So that was last summer. So this summer, it's been relaxed for a year. So 2 years are going to be taken as one. So this summer coming and last summer will be taken as one next year, 2022. So I'm not sure if it's, listen, I don't want to say anything yet because as unlikely as this sounds, it might be to balance the books for the year just gone and utilize the income in the background to create to create finances for a player acquisition, wages, whatever it is. Well, I won't say wages considering the amount of contracts coming to an end this summer. We're all right in that department already. But in terms of transfer funds, maybe. But like I said, that sounds unlikely. It doesn't sound like our board are going to do something like that. So in reality, I'd say that it's likely for his own benefit, or as reports say, we had to prove that we needed it. If we had to prove that we needed it, it must mean we're proving that we're fucked. And if we're proving that, what, pardon my language, people, but that's the word that is, I'm sorry about we're effed doesn't really, do it justice. It's 10 p.m., watershed time done. Essentially it does show how fucked we are. If we can prove how fucked we are to get $120 million. And yes, I know our FA's got 175 million on, Tottenham Hotspur took 175. I know, but I don't care about them. I don't care about them. With Tottenham, they built a stadium, they broke their transfer record in that same year. Then this happened. It's a bit different, it's a bit different. So I just believe that it can go one way of two, and that's good or bad. But more likely, it's going to be bad, and it's going to just be more money that's misspent in the wrong areas or gone to the wrong people. Taylor in the building. Stay taking loans out at the club. Come on, hit 200 real early, people. There's over 600 of you here. First 15 minutes. Come on. News at 10. No need to watch that on the TV. What's that about? Tell you the same shit as always. I might make this a regular series and start bringing other news into it and just being real about that too. AFC Bell on Twitter said that Ozil has agreed to sign his... AFC Bell, I criticised him in the summer, or her, whoever, or them, and they proved me wrong with the Thomas Partey deal. So let's see if they're right about the Ozil one too. Build up their rep even more. Let's see. We mocked and shamed Spurs when they took out the load on the expense of taxpayers. How shameful is our club with a billionaire owner in Kroenke who increased his wealth by 350 million during the pandemic, taking out that same loan. Exactly. Your mama, how's it going, my guy? Hope you are well. If we don't spend in the summer, then we're fucked. But I guess we'll see. I guess that's all we can do. Until there's enough of us voicing our, opinion strongly all the time, because a lot of people that even agree with me think that I'm just falling on deaf ears, So it is nice, like when David, for example, earlier said what he said, and a lot of people say that regularly anyway. But a lot of people that agree with me, agree with you, David, agree with us, think that banging on about it just falls on deaf ears, and I understand that. You get people like that, It is frustrating. It is a long-term battle. It's a war, not really a battle. There's many battles to be had in between, but the war goes on, and it's just going to take a lot more than us, a lot more than the current numbers we have right now. I have seen it. It didn't really keep me, in it for the whole hour, if I'm honest. I think an hour was a bit too long, and I think it needs to be a bit more vibrant, And I see McGregor Poirier question from a few guys. McGregor's going to deal with him. And that's that. And that is that. And then Khabib needs to come back out of this retirement thing, and then we keep it moving. Tyson fan, Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight boxer around. Full stop, Regardless what you think of him outside of boxing, he's the best. And AJ is no match for him. I'll be honest with you, AJ is no match for him. But we'll see. I was about to say next year. This year, we're going to see. North London Original says, big up Turkish. My guess is what you're saying, bro. I think it's an accounting thing. They're trying to do it with the loan. Yeah, I think it is, man. I think that makes a lot more sense than it being used in a smart way, So it is what it is. We have to see. People. Poirier will stop who? Nah, stop who? Stop who? How? Poirier ain't gonna get McGregor to submit. He ain't that type of guy. So, and no one in that division right now is stopping him on his feet. So I don't know what you mean there, but all those questions answered. Lawrence, I see you got a couple of fight questions in there. All those questions answered. I see Blue Boys Network in the building as well. Blue Boys Network, how's it going, mate? Hope you're well. Keep smiling, Gunners. A lot of clubs will do this for additional cash resource. Also, when is the end of your financial year, FFP? You see, with FFP, I think it works like not the fiscal year, but the football year in a sense. I think it's May to April or something like that. I'm not too sure about that. But then you also have books that are calculated yearly. Like around now, you will see that in 2020 we made a loss. So I think FFP goes with the May to April numbers, but I'm not sure. But Mike, hope you're good over there, my guy. Tobias says you are my main G for Arsenal news. Thank you, Tobias. I'm sorry. I wish I could bring you better news and more often at that. But hopefully over the next 2 years, we've got a lot of good news because there should be a lot of players going. Did you see how many, I see a lot of reports in the past 24 hours about 7 players apparently on the chopping block, 11 players apparently on the chopping, 13 players apparently. Remember when people used to tell me, I'm being unrealistic, wanting 15 to 18 out, 20 out. Now look, Now look, it might not be realistic to people, but it's what has to be done. That's that's all I'm saying. It's what has to be done. David again with the super chat. Come on, David. Balogun's agents trying to fleece the club. I want him to stay, but not for 100K. He hasn't proved himself yet. And if you saw the show with me and Mo, I was surprised that Mo, who's someone who looks into the background and the finances too, and knows how big an effect this played in keeping us behind essentially for the last 10 years. I'm surprised he would have gone with it. I think it's the worry that, we'll miss out on another top player like we did with Gnabry, for example. But with Balogun and with Gnabry too, we didn't know at the time it's going to happen. When you look back, very critical because we chose Gnabry over the, Iwobis and Walcott's at the time. But obviously at the time, Walcott's banging in over 10 goals a season and Gnabry's just a youngster. So it's very hard to judge right now what Balogun's going to be. Because as Arsenal fans, I've seen us think, but Akpom's going to be the next big thing. Benik Afobe is going to be the next big thing. J. Emmanuel Thomas is going to be the next big thing. We've had a lot of players in the background that have come through that people have thought are going to be the Zelalem. I know he's not a striker, but what I heard about and the biggest of them all, Jack Wilshere. Yes, he did make it to the first team, but he didn't make it to what he should have been. So with Balogun, I'm with you, David. I think that his agent's trying it, and I'm surprised. Obviously, his agent's trying it, considering his agent is the same, I believe, agent as Reece Nelson, Saka, Willock, and them lot. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and Iwobi, and we've done business with them in the past 2 years, and we've made it work. But it just seems like it seems like some other teams must have had a word, and he knows what could be on the horizon for him, and essentially he was, he doesn't want to stay. It's obvious he doesn't want to stay, but if we can convince him to stay, he can be convinced. Essentially, you live and you move on. What can you do? He might turn out to be a top player, but for 100K, I'm not willing to, mess up the books again before we even fix them. And in 3 years, we might look back on this and say, well, it wasn't messing up the books if you got Balogun on 100K and he's banging in 20 goals somewhere else in the league or in Europe. I'm wrong in that case. But the only way I can look at it now is looking at it as a fan who's watched my club tell me that we can only loan players in the last 3 windows, who's watched my club tell me that we can't sign players without selling. We've gone so far down with the current wage structure and contracts we've given out that as much as Balogun letting him go now might be a risk, it's 100K for that risk is not, it's not plausible. I'll be honest with you. It's not. And I don't even think I see some other people saying who else would pay him now. And I don't think he's necessarily going to get 100K from another club. I just feel like his head's been swayed, and maybe his come on, David. Maybe his agent has said, all right, look, this is how I see it. This is just theoretical. This is, just how I try and understand it. His agents come back to him saying, listen, round the corner, Dortmund might be interested, maybe a Liverpool, maybe a Juventus. I don't know who's interested in Europe, but apparently 10 to 15 clubs are interested. So I just feel like, his agents probably turned to him and said, you can get a lot more game time at these clubs. You can get a lot more exposure. You can, develop quicker. But let me just turn around to Arsenal and ask them for 100K, because if they give you 100K, then you might as well stay here, And that's how it seems. That it seems like they've turned to us. They know something's coming, and they've, essentially said to us, well, if you don't want to pay 100K, then we're bouncing, And the guy's not fucking Lionel Messi. Like he hasn't got nothing to be flexing about yet. And I'm not saying he's flexing, but a lot of agents flex for their players, A lot of players in this agent business, as much as, let me not make an informed judgment on agents. I just feel like, there needs to be something done about the amount agents play a part, or the amount they talk, or just, there needs to be something in there, because you can see that a lot of them are in it for themselves, and a lot of them are in it for, the percentage they get. And it doesn't bode well for teams like Arsenal when you're tight. And I'm not saying it's their fault that we're tight or it's their fault that we can't compete, but it sure doesn't help. Mark says maybe Kim Kallstrom is it? Maybe. But he wasn't even available that January. He was injured, but we still brought him in. So available or not, it seems like we'll bring in players, just to maybe shut the fans up. What better way to shut the fans up than to bring in a name and watch the fans, make a big deal of it. Track his train and his bloody taxis and his shoes to the doorstep. Anyway, I hope Flamini is rich enough to buy Arsenal. I don't know. Listen, I don't think Flamini is rich enough to buy Arsenal. I know he's become a shrewd businessman since moving on, but I don't think he's rich enough to buy Arsenal. And I don't know if, you might be rich enough to buy the club, but are you rich enough to invest and develop and take the necessary risks? I think, that's something that's, forget about it. But so he can bring in people like Mark Overmars into the board. I'd hope so, but at the same time, their eras are not linked. But I do understand what you mean. Flamini is a weird one, Do I hold? It's kind of like Arteta. They both played for us, but do I care too much about them? Not really. They're not club legends. So I'm still hoping for a Dangote type of owner, well, not owner, but finance, whatever you want to call it, and buy a Dangote type. I mean, you look at the background, you look at the businesses involved, you look at his ambition to develop and his reasons for wanting to come in. Someone like that. That's how I see it. But yeah. So I just got a funny message for you. But I see another one here from Brandon AFC. I think, did it just whiz by? Yep, there we are. Hi Turkish, what's your view on Stan Kroenke borrowing 120 mil and the fact that Arsenal's value has dropped massively? Brandon, literally about 10 minutes ago, I was kind of going through it, but I'll go through it briefly again. And why not? There's 800 people here now. So, there's more of you. Hit the like button if you haven't already. So yeah, the 120 million, it's not surprising, it's not surprising. It's listen, we've got an owner that has already taken loans out against the club. It's just not been a loan offered by the UK government. He's taken loans out against the club. And when you look at what he done in the summer, which was pay off, what did he pay off in the summer? He paid something off in the summer, but he paid it off where we still need to pay it back. And by we, I mean the club, his club. So he cleared the books in a sense in the summer. But when you clear the books, you've got a debt-free asset. When you've got a debt-free asset, it's worth a hell of a lot more than even if you got a bit of debt on it. It's worth it's a different entity. And when you've got something the size of Arsenal, debt-free, you're laughing. You're waking up laughing. You're sleeping laughing. You're dreaming laughing. It's the perfect business. Because even if it is not, hemorrhaging money, which we're not right now, you can still use it to refinance, to bring in a bulk loan. And when I mean, you can bring in a lot of money off the back of Arsenal's name and brand and all of that, and either invest it back into the club infrastructure or invest into another business. He's got so many options with this club that 120 mil. It's not the only thing surprising about it is that he's done it from the UK government, and to him, to Stan Kroenke, 120 mil is nothing. Big up Brandon though. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. What, Flamini's worth 16 billion? What? I must have missed that. What's he saying now? I swear that he's asking me about Xhaka's brother. Admir, you know what? You make me laugh. I will tell you that much. You make me laugh. I wish Xhaka would make me laugh too. He makes me cry, my bro. He makes me mad. But you make me laugh. So tell your uncle, maybe we can be like you a bit more. Then maybe he could be onto a winner. Man said get his brother, but his brother plays for his true country, though, right? Or am I wrong? But let's not forget that his mum gave Granit the keys. So we've got the leader of the brothers. The man said, "You bloody legend." The Glazers borrowed 750 million against United. Kroenke must need a new ranch or something. Yeah, it's like the thing to do. Man said, "Sipping on the raku," Come on. Googly, what? Firmini's richer than Kroenke all of a sudden. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Is that facts? Is that facts? I need to know. 16 billion richer than Kroenke. That is mad. I'm not saying you're lying. I just haven't checked. I don't know. I know he's done well for himself, but that's better than doing well for yourself. That you deserve a little round of applause for that. Texas Gunner in the building. Big up Turkish. Love the late content for us over in the States. Keep rolling and smash the likes, people. This man is working harder than King Henry at it. Come on, my guy. No, I like these latest streams as well because, like I said before, you get a lot more, engagement from different areas across the world. Matt Greek in the building. How are you, my bro? Bought the stadium there and told us that it was a favor. Yeah, that was it. Was it the stadium that he paid off at the start of the season? And some people tried to sell it to me as, you see, he's doing good things. He's doing good things. But essentially, it was the same shit as always. People telling me the stream's lagging. Let me know, people. Is it still lagging? Is it going? What's going on? Having a quick check there. Looks like it's going all right. But let me know. Every 20 seconds is freezing. But I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's actually pissing me off. Because it's nothing to do with the internet now. It's nothing to do, well, it doesn't seem like it's anything to do with the camera because I'm not on the HD camera right now. I'm on the MacBook. And now it's doing a mad thing again. Stream is fine. Some say laggy. It's good for me. It's fine. We keep it moving. People, if it's lagging for you, my bad. What can we do? Big up, bro. Loving the news at 10 show. Come on, Taylor. Bobby Dazzler, man said you had your tea. No, I haven't. Well, yeah, no, I did one whitening thing maybe 6 weeks ago, but it was uncomfortable. I can't lie to you, it was uncomfortable. So I didn't go back for the top-up appointment or whatever. But it wasn't none of that professional business. It was just one of those quick ones. Sean said, "Come on, Matt, you flam by the Arsenal." Oh, mate. Yeah, I remember it was something to do with energy. It was something to do with energy. Arcane just saying Turkish internet moving like William. Allow me. Government hack. Brush your teeth, people. It's easy. Yeah, it's done me justice for 30 years. So that's all I can do. Have some respect. Milled. Oh, Tom, you're talking about some of the people in the chat. I thought you were talking about me. Man said Tesco meal deal Wi-Fi. Bazza in the building. Come on, my guy. Martin, nice to see you here. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. Nice green screen. Yeah, you like it, yeah? Come on. I'm on 4G and it ain't lagging. Big up the 4G gang. Is the 5G gang about? Or is it a COVID corona thing? I don't know if that thing is still linked up anymore. Do you remember a few months ago where it was all linked? Someone just asked, come on, G. Someone just asked me Colgate. I said Colgate all day. But, if I need to get Sensodyne, I get that. If I need, what was the other one? Oral-B, I get that. Very infuriated that the club promised us following the Ramsey free transfer that they would not allow players Do you remember that? Do you remember that? This stream is as good as Ozil's 2017 season. Pure quality. Come on, love to hear that. Love to hear that. Code 12, Turkish, not gonna lie. Something tells me man like Kroenke plays poker behind the scenes alongside the Glade. They definitely all talk. There's no doubt about that. They all talk, 100%. And they might not talk often, but you know, they look at each other and see what's going on. They look at each other and you know, see, all right, well, he's making money over there in England with a football club. Let's go and invest in that market, or let's go and invest in this market over there, and so on. It's just, you know, that's how they stay rich. They just continue. Nah, it's not a green screen. I don't know what that guy was on, but just messing about. Ozil is a legend. Helped us through some tough times. Big up Turkish. Thank you, Adam. I won't agree with that first sentence. I'll agree with the second sentence. And big up you too, my guy. Turkish, love your Big Six show. Would you be able to put up team logos on each screen so new viewers know who to talk some shit to based on their team? Love that show, man. Great banter. And yeah, I am thinking about doing that. I make all the banners and overlays and all of that. So I need to just, you know, and now work's back. It's all, you know, my time just getting more minimal. It is. I was joking, my guy. Come on, smash the like button, people. Smash the like button if I tricked you, you know. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Let me just scroll back down to the bottom. Ma again says the reason I mentioned someone like Firmini is because under Kroenke, we will never see top talent like Camavinga, Pedri, Haaland, etc. We buy Cedric. I get that, Mark. And listen, if Firmini's as rich as some of the people's comments in here, then he's more than welcome to come and offer and buy the club. You know, I'm not exclusively opening my arms to Dangote. I don't know much about Dangote, if I'm honest. Nor do any of us. That is still a massive risk. Like Firmini would be a massive risk. Like any new owner is a risk. But what we do know is, like you said, our current owner doesn't really fill us with much hope or optimism that he's going to change his ways or he's going to do the necessary needed to fix our club. So what we do know is we need a new owner. What we don't know is who we need as a new owner. That's why I think sell Arsenal is the best and most attractive way to push that we're not happy. Because as much as maybe a few months ago you saw a lot of Dangote ins and whatnot, we don't want to exclusively open our arms to him when in reality, you know, there might be someone else out there who's silent. It's not necessarily a bad thing to be silent. You know, I know Stan's been painted with the silent Stan, and that is definitely a negative and a con in terms of how he's reacted and acted with the club. But other silent owners, other silent businessmen can work in different ways. They can work showing they care, but they don't have to be in the public eye. We see it at other clubs too. I don't necessarily want a loudmouth to come here. You know, in fact, Roman is a silent owner. He doesn't like. How often do you see Roman in the newspapers or talking, butting in? You don't, but you know he cares because of the way he acts. So I think that sell Arsenal is the best way to approach this whole thing, because we don't want to leave it exclusively to maybe a Flamini or a Dangote or whoever else. We want it to be open. A bidding war, whatever that could suit Stan Kroenke. I don't care. Whatever suits him right now. In terms of selling the club, I just hope it pans out, because you know, that's the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, 100%. He goes to games when he can. You know, he doesn't go to all games, but he goes to games when he can. But he's not the most, you know, in your face owner. You don't need to see Roman to know he cares. You know, you don't need to hear him speak. You know he cares. Full stop. 2021, sell Arsenal. You know, that's what we've got to do. That's what we've got to get done. Alfonso says we should go for a right back from Porto. I don't know anything about that right back. All I do know is there's a couple in this country that would do a job, and could do a job, and that's Aaron's and Lamptey. I love the Big Six show. As an Arsenal fan, I hate to say it, but Saeed always has the hottest takes. Saeed's funny, man. I know a lot of people don't like him on the show, and a lot of people want me to replace him with a United fan that talks more sense. But, you know, at the end of the day, sense, banter, we can all mix it up. And I'm glad that the Big Six has got the reception it's got, because I actually enjoy doing it the most too. I like having a conversation with other fans. I talk to Arsenal fans a lot in my life, and it's not many times in the past 15 years has it been in a good manner, in a good light, to say the least. Bro, what do you think of this list for our top players of the Emirates era? Fabregas 1, Van Persie 2, Alexis 3, Ozil 4, Cazorla 5. So I'm going to have to mix this about a bit. If we're talking about the best players, yeah, then Van Persie's number 1, Fabregas number 2, Sanchez number 3, Cazorla number 4, and Ozil I guess number 5. I'm trying to think. Let me know in the comments. Am I missing any names before I claim Ozil as a top 5 in the Emirates era? Which is not, you know, I don't hate the guy. I don't dislike the guy. If he's top 5, he's top 5. But I'm just trying to think. Have I forgotten anything? North London Original said Henry is Emirates era technically. I know. I was thinking Ramsey. Ramsey, Ozil. That 19 assist season from Ozil was just different class to anything Ramsey could produce. And if I'm putting Van Persie first, then I'm going off your best season. So I guess Ozil's got to be 5th. I'm Turkish and Irish, my guy. Both. South Africa. Big up. Turkish quality content. Love my guy. Saeed is irreplaceable. Shah Saeed. Saeed is a G. Love him. Sub to him also. Come on. And Jamie's put Brandon's channel in the chat, so follow up Brandon if you haven't already. Did I miss a super chat somewhere? I did. Constantine in the building. Sanchez, Ozil, Cazorla, Ramsey, Wilshere, Koscielny all left Arsenal for a grand total of zilch. If all sold in their primes, big money. Blame on the board, not KSC. But, okay, let me just try and take a name out of here. Okay. Ozil 20. Let's just say Ozil 2020. Wilshere. When did we let go of Wilshere? Or when was it over for Wilshere? About 5 years ago, let's say. So Constantine, this is why it doesn't come down to the board all the time. It comes down to the board if they make mistakes once. It comes down to the board if they make mistakes twice. But if you're continually making mistakes, surely the owner has to intervene and either change it up, sack people, get new people in, or monitor it more closely, show a bit more due diligence, show a bit more care and attention, and then you might have the right people doing the right things. But if you let clowns mess about with your money or your business, then I'm sorry, yeah, but you're the leader of the circus. You know, these clowns work for you. You know, so as much as I'll agree with you here in some aspects that the board are to blame for the contract issues, 100%. It's not Kroenke there with the contracts, but this is not the first contract issue we've had. It's about the 6th, 7th in the last 10 years. Let's not forget Walcott nearly held us to ransom for a contract. You know, so this contract issue thing's been going on for a long time. And as much as I can blame the Gazidis and Wengers and the Raouls and whoever else you want to blame above, Edu now, the reason that these people either haven't been given enough time to implement, maybe with a Raoul, some might argue, or they've shown inexperience in handling it, or complete and utter stupidity in Gazidis' sense, then it goes to the owner. Why are these people in here, Constantine? Because the owner doesn't care. That's simply it. You know, we've got clowns in the right place, in the places where we need experience. Having clowns there just doesn't make sense. Turkish for Arsenal owner, get your super chats in to help fund the takeover. Brandon, come on, my guy. If I ever take over Arsenal, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. And you will come with me. Come on, Turkish army in the building. But thank you for that, Brandon. Thank you, Constantine. And thank you, every single one of you in the building. Over 900 people here on a Thursday evening, 50 minutes in. Hit the like button. I'm not sure how much we're on, but we keep it moving regardless. Just hit that like button and come back up here. Let's see what's going on. 100%. You clocked it. 100%. You think I'm trying to say that name? Nah. Not on it. Not on it. So Arsenal. Not on it at all. I was thinking, I know these men are going to clock, but fuck it. They can see the name. I can see the name. If it's a player, then they're going to know. Turkish, love your intro music, bro, especially the bit, man. Come on, G. Come on, G. Big up Ozil.co.uk. Top editor. I can't lie to you. Like, I just sent him a few things, and what he produced is what you see there. And my Big Six show intro, and the real recognized real intro for Rants. You know, that's coming back real soon. Have I really gone this far up, or people are still asking me the same questions? No, I went too far up. Come on, Nobby. In the building. What's that? Listen, you lot gotta try new names with me, because I see some of the names floating about trying to draw me out. It's not gonna work. Real talk. When you and the boys making a trip across the pond, got a ton of gunners here in Dallas. Would be happy to host. Booze and hot takes will be flowing. Listen, it'll be as soon as this whole COVID thing is released, I'm going here, there, and everywhere. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Here, there, and everywhere. And America is definitely somewhere I'm going. And when I say America, because I'm looking to hit up a few spots and I'm looking to be out there for a little while. I need to enjoy. But yeah, come on, big up Ireland, big up everyone tuning in from Ireland. And original T asks, who's Irish, mum or dad? Mum is half Irish, half Turkish Cypriot, and my dad is Turkish. Hence the Turkish Cypriot, and the Irish. All mixed, but it is what it is. Come on, Ben. I like how Mikel Newton messed up. We need to back this manager. I don't know. I saw a clip today of Arteta talking about Mesut and saying, what are you talking about? Holloway's next fight? Did someone ask? If someone asked, then I'm expecting Holloway to win, but I wouldn't be surprised, because Holloway, I don't know, Holloway can be a letdown sometimes, but he always excites. So yeah, I do think Holloway will have enough to win it. Come on. Big up everywhere. Turkey, Ireland, Cyprus, and everywhere else in the building. What Fabrizio tweet? Which one? Because there's been a lot of tweets recently. You see, I see who fell for this one. Was it Robbie or DT? You know, big up out of context, because I go to his Twitter now to see the names floating about, so I can look out for them. JA in the building, come on. That's the JA. That was meant to be me last year, 2020. Please release me, mate. Please release me from this environment. Let me loose and miss my super chat and a couple others. Swear down. Why is it not letting me know what's going on? Let me go up there, see what I've missed. I don't know why. It's this again. It's moving mad, your mama. Let me know again what it said. Right. I don't know why, but because the chat's freezing, it's throwing them all in. But I see it now, and it says Ham Kroenke isn't a footballing man, and that will always hold the club back. They don't understand why the club is making mistakes. Ham Kroenke, mate. And is this Kevin? Sorry as well, Kevin, because on the main page I can't put you and your mama's not your mama's, but you know the way I said that's all mad. But I can't put your chat on the screen because it's gone from my screen. Yeah, it's gone from my screen, so I can read it out. But Kevin, appreciate the super chat, bro. And he said, as a Fener fan, do you think Ozil can still do a job, or is he finished even for Turkey? Will you judge him fairly or still remember his bad Arsenal days? I'll judge him fairly. You know, I don't hold grudges like that. I don't hate Ozil. In fact, at one point, I loved Ozil. You know, that's what's mad. I don't hate him. I've never hated him. I've disliked him. I've been very frustrated with him. I've been fed up of him. 100%. Rightly so. I would like argue that for as long as I need to. But when he moves on, you know, he's going to be at Fener. I'll keep an eye out. I'm sure there's going to be people that want me to keep an eye out and give my opinion. And I'm going to be very fair. You know, I think I'm always quite fair. It's hard when, you know, since I've been on the internet and giving my opinion, it seems like I'm very ruthless. But I always say, put yourself in someone else's shoes before you can understand, before you can give a valid opinion or an informed opinion. And I'm someone that does that. And Ozil at Arsenal, fed up, literally. I'm done. But Ozil at Fener, Ozil at another club, it doesn't have much bearing on me. And the question about, do I think he can, you know, continue or not continue, because he hasn't really been on top form for the past few years, but do I think he can go to Turkey and revive his career? I don't think so. I can't lie. I think Turkey can be potentially a bit too rough for him, especially being the name he is, and especially that he didn't pick Turkey national team to play for. I feel like maybe some of the players out there are gonna, you know, are gonna be out for him. They're gonna be out for him. Yeah, blame the people who gave him a contract, definitely. But then obviously you have to blame Ozil for not living up to that contract because he signed it. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of people do, you know, go for that generic excuse of blame the people that gave it to him. Yes, blame them. But you can't blame them for him not living up to the contract, you know? And then if you go back and say, well, he was never worth it, so it's their fault. Well, if he was never worth it, then surely there's some blame that goes on him too, because his agent and himself negotiated the deal. They thought the deal was acceptable. They went and signed the deal, you know? This club is like an overripened banana. Mate, I think that's too nice. Mate, it's a rotten apple, mate. Give me an overripened banana every day of the week over a rotten apple. I'll tell you that much. Ben said, speak sense on Ozil, my G. Ozil is breaking Arsenal every day, said Mark. And then we got some man crying. You know, it is what it is. He very much splits opinion. Douglas says, I've just subscribed Turkish, my old mate. Come on, Douglas. Hey. Yeah, come on. What's going on? What is going on? Hope you're good. What's this? Like Ramsey for Juventus? What about Ramsey for Juventus? He hasn't worked that. Oh, you mean, yeah. Well, I said Ramsey's not a great. He's not a great player like people thought. And if people think he's on 400k, then I don't know what to say for the world. You know, there's no way that Ramsey's earning that much money. Well, whatever gets the clicks and whatever sells the papers, you know, that's what will be sold. The chat's frozen again, so let me go back to the main page. Zaha's comments, I didn't even put them down, you know, but Zaha's comments, you know, I think he's told us what we already knew. Emery wanted him. The club went for Pepe. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say I would have chosen Zaha because I was very happy with Nicolas Pepe. I thought that Pepe was the right choice. Evidently, in hindsight, it seems that we was wrong. But you know, what did he tell us that we didn't know already? Honestly, nothing. But where was I? Yeah, and Arteta was also asked if he could stay, and Arteta kind of smiled and said we'll see in the next few days. So I actually think it sounds like in the next few days he's done. You know, he's done. Farhan saying, "Am I a WWE fan?" No, but WWF all day, every day. When I was growing up, are you crazy? When I was growing up, I used to rap man in school with moves. It was a mazza. But yeah, WWE is not really my thing. When it went all, you know, PG and all of that, I wasn't on it no more. But WWF Attitude Era, oof, some of the best TV you'll ever see, mate. You'll ever see. But I think that's a nice way to end it on Ozil, just to move on to WWF. Why not? Why not? What's going on? What's going on? Saba's trying to rip me about. Hey, my connection's moving. Fine, Saba. You might be having some connection issues over there, my guy. I just double checked. My connection's moving fine. Because I know how to check now. I know how to check. People have me in the comments sometimes thinking my internet's moving mad, but I'll go quickly check on this app and it's telling me it's all good. So I know certain people out there are, you know, you're either not paying your bill on time or I don't know what's going on. Too much bandwidth and all of that. Oh, it's happening to everyone now. What's going on? Cronke's trying to cut in. Hitting man with steel chairs. I remember I pedigreed someone onto a chair in school. And it wasn't those WWE chairs, it was those plastic chairs. And yes, I said pedigree. Yes, Triple H is the GOAT. No, don't at me. Don't at me. Triple H is the GOAT. Triple H is the GOAT. That's all I'm saying. I'm not arguing about this, nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give it to you. If you say Stone Cold, I understand. I understand. Stone Cold, mad. But Triple H is the GOAT. I see a lot more people saying it's freezing. Sweet Chin Music, HBK. Yeah, you know that. Come on. Yeah, he was the man. Stone Cold was the man. He was the man. But without Triple H, you know, WWF wouldn't have been WWF either. I think there's some characters that are top tier, and Stone Cold was one, Triple H was one, Rock was one, all of them. But it is all fake. That's why I said it's a show. You look at it like it was a TV show, and yeah, at the time I thought, shit, this thing is intense. When you find that it's fake, it's like, oh mate, it is what it is. It is what it is. Connor, easy. Seen a lot of Goldberg. Sorry, Undertakers and Big Show and listen, like I said, Triple H is the guy. Hey, you know, I was actually thinking this one day, you know, as a joke, just to hit it with a new intro. I was actually gonna play the game music. Are you mad? That was the best intro as well. Don't piss me off, man. I know someone's gonna say Undertaker with all the lights and Kane and the fire and all that. Aguero, Suarez in their prime. This is hard, you know. Suarez. Do you remember this? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know it. I don't know it to like it, my guy. I'll be honest with you. I don't know it to like it. If Connor loses, he's got to retire. Yeah, if he loses, he's going to retire. And to be honest, if he loses, then yeah, one of them Jake Pauls or whatever is his best bet for a payday because you can't be losing to Poirier. That's what he's going to... Listen, why am I even entertaining that? He's going to do it. Suarez, 100%. So where was I anyway? William Saliba. And I just want to touch on him briefly because this is what I meant. Like, if William Saliba was playing for us or given a chance with us, then a lot of people would be onto his case already. A lot of people will be dissecting every move he makes already. But it's proven by him playing for Nice. You know, he's playing for Nice, and in his first game, that's probably Nice's best numbers in the whole season because we are all watching. You know, and we're watching, and there's updates when he gets a yellow card, when he makes a rash tackle, when he gives the ball away, when he's caught out of position, when he's, there's all these updates, and you just think to yourself, just let the guy play, let the guy develop, just calm it down. It doesn't help. It doesn't help just continually monitoring every single thing that these young players do because they're bound to make mistakes. You learn from mistakes. So we can't analyze completely what the player is going to be of him playing for Nice. But here we have it. His first game, so much attention. So much attention. And that's what I didn't want. But Arteta said it's a project we've had some issues with because he hasn't played enough football in the last 18 months. And at that age, it is crucial. I want to protect the player we signed and his future with us. It's been difficult for him, but we feel he's ready. And he goes on to say that he will come back for pre-season. We made this decision to give him games, aid his development, and to protect him. He needs more than 1-2 games here or there. And can anyone tell me that he's kind of wrong in saying all that? Can anyone tell me that it's wrong that he hasn't played enough football in the past 18 months? Can anyone tell me that it's wrong that he's gone through some big personal issues with his mum passing away? Can anyone tell me that he's wrong that 1 or 2 games here or there in the Europa League or isn't the best form of development right now at 19? I guess he makes fair points. And this is not me sticking up for Arteta. This is just me being real. That is fair points, So he's at Nice now. Let's take it easy. Let's not become Nice fans for the second half of the season. Let's just maybe watch if you're going to watch, because I'm going to watch. But let's not nitpick and analyze every single moment of madness or moment of greatness, because the Premier League is different and Arsenal are different, So, Bargav in the building, there is definitely still a big post-mortem to come on Ozil. There is. How good is that Fenerbahce squad? Feels strange, especially 6 months early. How good is it? Not very good. To be honest, it's surprising that I'm not going to say we're doing well. Fenerbahce is doing great this year or very well. I'm surprised at the first half of the season for them. But Ozil coming in, I just don't feel like he's that type of player. He's that type of player to cause a madness commercially. Like the amount of follows that will come, the amount of shirt sales, the amount of fans, the amount of noise around it, immense. But the amount of noise on the pitch, I can pretty much guarantee it's not going to be immense, So I feel like we'll see. We'll see. My bro Turkish, my brother said he wants to smoke you on FIFA on a live stream for money. I know you, so this is an easy one. Literally. Same way I put Nocturnal £100, that's noted down. I can put your brother next to a price as well. And that's the price that I take off him when the time comes. And it's on my time, people. Remember I said the new FIFA that comes out this year. Remember I said that, people, yeah? That gives me enough time. So when does FIFA come out? October? Wait, September? Around that time? Has it changed for the PS5? I don't know. But these are the rules and stipulations. Whenever the new FIFA comes out, PS5, that's it. That's it. PS5, the new FIFA this year. No worries. Why? Listen, his bro can wait. Because I need to take your money first, my guy. I need to take your money first. Farhan said, TT Gaming, you got any pennies from me, bro? I saw that mega donation. Let's get some love for you in the chat. Come on, TT's my guy. David's my guy. He supports the thing. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone. Like I always, like to say. This is it. It was to protect him from some of us. But even at Nice, there's no protecting him from some of us. Even at Nice, you know. I'm sorry. I just got caught up in some of the comments. Yusuf says, big up my man Turkish. Who do you think should be Arsenal's priority for this transfer window? I've already said Basuma or that type central midfielder should be our priority, whether it's Basuma or Sabitzer or I'd say Basuma type before a Sabitzer, but I'll take either considering we need 4 new midfielders in the next few transfer windows. But, you know, Buendia would be beautiful too, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Hamza said best teeth in the game. Come on, my guy. No, they're all coming out again. We're not going to get into this again today. Not yet, anyway. Not yet, anyway. Let's go, Turkish love in the stream. What's my favorite holiday destination? Well, aside from home, I'd say Cancun was something else. Jump off. What a time. What a time. Good memories. It's a bits 100%. We are. Jashar, big up Turkish, missed the start, so watching from the start. Watched Saliba last night. Too early to judge as he looked rusty, but at least we'll get to assess him for ourselves. Assess is the wrong word to use because we can't assess him off his time at Nice. What we can do is watch him and hope for the best, but there's no guarantee that in the best case scenario, he shuts it down for Nice. In their next, let's say they got 19 games left. In their remaining 19 games of the season, they have 11 clean sheets. They finish 5th, 2 points off top 4. Great. And it looks like Saliba coming in has really changed stuff and all that. Even that doesn't guarantee that he comes into the league and does well because the Premier League is so different. Arsenal's so different. The exposure is so different. And on the flip side, he could have a shit 6 months. You know, Nice could go down, you know. And the reason I say it is because whichever way happens, if it works out ultra positive and they do so well with him, or if it works out ultra negative and the worst happens, we shouldn't take too much away from it. We should still take a step back and understand that, you know, it is what it is. I like saying that, but it's reality to a lot of situations. And then, you know, we see from there. Sava, don't make me laugh, man. Said it ends with FIFA or OnlyFans. Come on, Dylan. Big up Turkish, realest man in the game. Rusty says, big up Turkish. How long do you reckon it will be till we start competing properly for the top spot in the Premier League? 22, 20, 23, 24. It's always 3 years away when we start acting properly. So when we start acting properly, count down 3 years, in my opinion. That's how I see it. We haven't started acting properly yet. So I'm going to say 23, 24 is the most likely season that we do start. But in November, it could be, you know, it could be different, a different perspective. Because in November, we would know what just happened. The summer just gone, this summer coming. And if it's another summer like we've always had, then we're not going to kick on. And it's still going to be 3 years next January. Dylan said he put on 10 kg in Cancun. Never been to Australia, you know. That flight is scaring me. I can't lie. I don't mean legitimately scaring me. I mean, Cancun is for the real G's. I've been twice, but jump off the second time, Mazza. Not at 100K, I'll be honest. Not at 100K. We need to fix our wage bill, not damage it anymore. And I mean that with things like Willian too. We've damaged it more in 2020. Are we going to start damaging it more in 2021? Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised, you know. And if we do, then it's only our fault. You know, like the Ozil contract at that time, it was our fault. Like the Willian contract is our fault. It is what it is. True talk, but I want to assess him for himself. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, for yourself, 100%. 100%. Oh, that's why I'm watching him. I want to see him. I want to see what he's about. I want to see what attributes he has, Um, it's good to see him. That's the thing. It's refreshing to finally, know that the centre back that we had so much hope in is actually getting some game time, much needed game time. Oh yeah, Rekik. Imagine we're over an hour in and I haven't even talked about Rekik yet. Where am I? Let me bring out Rekik real quick and we'll talk about him. Well, apparently there was pictures of him in training a few months ago. So I don't know. 2K21. You know what? Last NBA I played was a couple of years ago too, and the last UFC was a couple of years ago. So I need to get back into all of them, and I will get back into all of them because, listen, I mentioned FIFA a few times, and the amount of money I'm about to win off the back of it, happy days. So if there's money to win in 2K, NBA, and UFC too, I don't mind. It can be done. It can be done. No worries. But yeah, apparently he's been training with us for a little time. You said at Clipper Club, yeah? Hey, come on. Don't even remind me. Good times. But Arteta, said it in the press conference today. We'll announce it when we can, and a few hours later it was announced. And we've got a new centre back. The reason I said earlier I don't really understand it is because we've got another 19-year-old centre back. When I feel like we needed more experience, but it is what it is. And I'm joking. You know what? I'm joking. The NBA and UFC. I won't even bet on that. I can't lie to you. There ain't no Lucille coming out for NBA or UFC. I'm good at those, but not the GOAT. FIFA, GOAT. Not even hearing it. But yeah, like when I look at the centre-back setup now, I think to myself, Gabriel, 22, 23, Saliba, Rekik, 19, then you've got Holding, cool, then you've got Mari. So that's probably the 5 centre-backs we have for the next couple of years. That's probably the next 5 centre-backs. A few people mentioning the jumper is Elite Clothing, ELITE Clothing, on Instagram. And I feel like that centre-back group doesn't have the right experience. I think Holding is the experienced one in there, but, it's not the right experience, is it? In terms of Ozil stats at Arsenal, assists and goals, he's been very good, but I look at performances more and he disappears. And I wouldn't even say assists and goals very good. Decent, to say the least. Decent. Mart again, do you think Aziz and Balogun are good enough for first team football? Not yet. I don't. Not yet. And did you know Ozil was going to Fener to sell baklava instead of selling coffee? My bro, I see he's got different business ventures coming out left, right, and center, and I'm sure they're going to all come into fruition over the next few years. And I'm sure there's going to be a Turkish enterprise to that too, considering his connection to Erdogan and the affinity he has to back home all of a sudden in the last 5 years since Germany dropped him out. But the less said about that, the better, because people will call me a hater. Just facts, people, just facts. And yeah, where was I? It's been announced, 19 years of age, 6'1". He's right-footed, which is good because obviously we've got Mari and Gabriel left-footed. Now we've got Saliba and Rekik right. But the only reason is they're both 19 years of age. I keep on saying that, but that means Holding is the experienced one. So I'm not too sure. Does this mean Arteta fancies Rekik more than a Saliba maybe? If Rekik comes in and plays games, then you'd have to think that. Same age, But then again, Rekik has, come through different clubs. But he hasn't played much senior football either. He's played more than Saliba, but he hasn't played much more. I feel like, well, he's come through Feyenoord. He was at Man City early on. He was at Man City, between 2012 and 2014, I think, which is very early on. If he's 19 now, that was 8 years ago. So between the ages of around 11 and 14, he was at Man City. Obviously, then he was at Marseille, Hertha Berlin, and Hertha Berlin is where he got his chance. And here we are now. And Jay Walker asking, is he good enough? I can't tell you, my bro. I don't know. All I can tell you is what I've read, and I've read good things, but don't you always read good things? Very rarely do you read doubt. Very rarely do you read negativity in terms of these professional opinions and whatnot. I think a part of being professional is being nice. For what reason, I don't know. I don't know how that became professional, but it's a reality. Part of being professional is being nice. So you're not gonna get Oh, is it? Was it a different Rekik? I don't know, man. Whatever, man. Rekik, whichever one is whichever one. And he played for the Dutch under whatever, and he's originally Tunisian. That's his heritage. He's built well for a defender. Now, some of the attributes linked to him: ball playing, which is obviously good. He's also been said he's tough, but don't you want your defender to be tough and a ball playing centre back? It just sounds too good to be true. It sounds perfect, But we'll see, people. We'll see. It's an interesting one because it just came out of nowhere. So we'll see. We'll see. So what? Have we discussed everything? Ozil, discussed. Rekik, discussed. Balogun, discussed. Love from St. Lucia. Come on, man, Rick. Hit the like button, people. There's still 800 people in. Let me see how many likes we're on. Have we bust 500 yet? 11 more likes to 500. Come on, man. Just get that to 500. We'll call it a day. Before we call it a day, Nocturnal, where are you? Your 48 hours is up, my guy. Yeah, where was I? Your 48 hours is up, my guy. What's your answer? Am I taking £100 when the new FIFA comes out and you're first on the list, or have you reconsidered? I need to know. Because obviously I got Real Ball Talk's brother as well offering me out some money too. So, he's made himself firmly second in the list. So the list can change. I'm offering, an olive branch here. Say no more, my guy. Let's see who talks about internet when the time comes. Let's see who talks about that man there. It was lagging. We'll get into all of these ones. I just know Nocturnal's 100% serious, and Real Ball Talk, brother, I know that can be sorted out too. Let me just take the money of the people I know I can easily make that transaction with. Then I might, make it happen with every single one of you guys. Like I said, I'm going to get all the setup done. By the time the new FIFA's out, PS5, new FIFA, I'll have the camera set up, all of that, and we'll get it going. I'm going to play you guys. And I'd rather beat you guys for money, but I don't mind beating you guys for fun either. At the end of the day, you support, you watch the channel, you stay here, throw in your questions. Original T, £100, no problem. You can get in that list real quick. Real quick. Real Bull Talk said, go easy on my bro. My guy, if money's involved, there's no easy. If money's involved, there's lessons. Do you get me? There's lessons to be learned. And that's all I can say. Big up your brother for taking up the challenge, but my guy, let's hope he's not one of them emotional FIFA players that, I've seen some emotional FIFA players over the years. Well, listen. Beginner mode. I haven't been in beginner mode since I don't even know. ISS days, mate. Come on, when an opportunity arises, why not? I'm thinking to myself, all right, so if I'll go buy a PS5, £6, set it up, might even buy a new setup and the new cameras and all that. Let's just say throw another £5 at it. That's 1,100. you know, maybe add in some more little bits and bobs, make it as nice as you can. Let's just say 1,200 all in. 1,200 all in. We got fit, and then I think to myself, well, Nocturnal, I've already got 100 off him, easy, 1,100. Then we got Real Ball Talks brother. Sounds like, you know, he's in it for a bill at least. That brings it down to a bag. Then we got other people in here ready to risk it all, 500. You know, their rent. It could get peak. I can't lie to you. If I beat you and you send me the peas, I don't want to hear landlord on the phone saying, "Listen, that ain't got nothing to do with me." And then you start seeing the pro come out the other end. You know, I can't lie to you. If I fix everything up, if Nocturna's on it, you know, we might go back to back, double or nothing, all the way to 1,200. And you know, Nocturnal might have been paying for the whole setup all along. Who knows? And then we'll all have to thank Nocturnal, my guy, you know, for the FIFA and the setup and all of that. But people, it's coming. Original T, I haven't forgot your £100 too. I haven't forgot your £100 too. It's all coming. It's all coming. 100%. And listen, I know I want you lot to bring it back because I need this footage when it comes, when the time comes. I need all this footage when the time comes. Make sure you guys save it, put it in a folder, and name it Turkish FIFA. You lot are clocking me over the last. You lot clocked that McGregor's my guy, and today you clocked Triple H is my guy. Is it any wonder I'm like this? Now you lot kind of seeing the real me. The real me. The trash talkers. Mate. Mate. You know how many times people used to cry, all you do is cut back. All you do is run down the line and cut back. I know that's going to be these, man, in a few months. All you do is cut back, and I'm going to bang in a 35-yarder, and then they're going to be like, oh, the game glitch, man. The game glitch. The FIFA's getting worse, man. I might try out Pro next year. I've heard all these things before, man. I've made man just, you know, give up FIFA. I don't like doing that. It's not nice. It's not nice. I can't lie to you. It's not nice. I want people to enjoy games. I don't want make man stressed out. All you do is use pace. Do you remember those ones? Come on, man. Come on. People telling me the game's changed. Listen, I was the GOAT for 10 years plus. The game changed a lot in that time too. In fact, I was the GOAT from the transition from Pro into FIFA. I was the GOAT. How can you transition from Pro as the GOAT into another game, FIFA, and you're still the GOAT? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But it's facts. It's facts. Someone said Skullfuggery in the building. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Skullfuggery? You got one of the biggest editors in the game in the building. And I'll still talk with my chest when it comes to FIFA. I'll still talk with my chest when it comes to FIFA because I ain't scared when it comes to FIFA. I ain't scared. As Spec says, there's no rules when it comes to FIFA. That's it. Down and out. I can't see him, but he's lurking somewhere on there. Man said moving like the Rock, grilling everybody. This is what they all say. This is what they all say. Come on, G. Come on, G. It's jokes for now until it happens. Until it happens. Where's Skullfuggery? Usually I see him bright and early, but I couldn't see him today. Turkish McGregor. Bodies. Come on. Come on. You got to catch the bodies while you can. I remember, you know what? The other day, when we left the stream, because we was talking about FIFA, when we left the stream the other day, I remember, yeah, Steven Wells. I told you guys I was in Kingston Uni. Steven Wells. I'm going to leave you guys with a story. What is it? Nearly an hour and a half in. I'm going to leave you guys with a story. FIFA, I was already the king in Steven Wells. Like, it was already a thing. Like, have you played Turkish yet? Have you beat Turkish? Okay, no. All right, go and play Turkish. It was already that now. It was already a few months in, name ringing bells, all of that. I remember I walked into a room and it was one guy from South. Where was he from in South? I want to say Peckham, but I'm not too sure. But his name was Kunle. So if you know a guy from South, Peckham, Kunle, you know, he was my guy. I haven't spoken to him in years, but walked into the room, you know, as you do, few of us chilling. he was beating someone 4-0 on FIFA, and it was halftime, and the person was vexed, and he just left. Yeah, he just left. I saw it. He turns to me and says, "Do you want to play?" I said, "Yeah, come, let's just do this quickly. We got time. Picking it up, and you know what he was doing? He went to the screen. He went to exit. I was like, no, don't exit. Don't exit. Leave it 4-0. We'll just do one half. That's all I got for you, one half. Do you not want to guess what happened? I don't think this would have been a story if it ended 4-1. I don't think it would have been a story if it ended 4-2. I don't think you got a story if it ended 4-3. And I'm not sure there's much of a story if it ended 4-4 either. The match ended 5-4. Just like that. Simple. I've given you name, I've given you area, I've given you scenario. I don't know what more I can give you to back up my claims, you know. But it was light work. It was light work. That was just a normal day for me. That's why I was just tired of the game in the end. When you're picking up the game at half-time, 4-0 down, and you're coming out the winner, what's left? What's left? No, someone else tell me what's left. You walk in, the thing says 4-0. One guy's already left the room because he's vexed. He's like, nah, I'm done. Fuck FIFA. I've looked at him and been like, just give me that pad. My man's trying to start the game back. You think I got 90 minutes for you? I ain't got 90 minutes for you. Like, I ain't got 90 minutes for you, man. 45 minutes all round. 45, 45, 45, 45, 100, 100, 100, 100. Imagine. Because it's going to come to reality, my guy. It's going to come to reality. No doubt. And that's true stories, you know. You know, the screen should just go dark right now and it should say based on true events. You know, next time I need to do that. When I talk, I just need that backed up. I need that backed up with a little video that says based on true events. Someone sort me out with that sort of a GIF or a PNG or whatever it is. I need that because all of that was facts. You know what else is a fact? That we're an hour and a half in. We're an hour and a half in. And I'm going to call it a night. No, Turkish, with the way you're talking, I might have to chat. Bro, I'm going to listen. You was here the other night. I'm not even going to explain again. I'm being nice. This is me being nice. Yeah. This is me being nice, my guy. Yeah. Please. Don't make me bring out Lucille. Just don't. J-Walk said, I see how you're selling these game channel growth. It's not even something I could foresee myself doing. You know, big up Ibby, my bedroom who passed away in November 2019 because he wanted me to do this FIFA thing online and he was in the process of setting me up, but, you know, passed away. But I always said that I'm going to set it up for him. And now you, man, I won't say you're drawing me out. I'm allowing you to draw me out because, you know, easy money, hard work, dedication, easy money. Hard work, dedication, easy money. Point me to the easy money. Let me point you to the easy money. I'm going to point you to the easy money. Easy money. Taylor, easy money. You're in South as well, my guy. Quick drive, cash, no worries. But you're young though, so I'm going to allow you. Where else? We got easy money again. I know I brought you up already, but I just want to let people know. Easy money. If your name's popping up, just know, be ready. I told you guys, be ready. Online banking. I want all of that. There's another few easy monies in here. Easy money, Sava. Easy money. I know you're local as well. It can be real quick. I can't see the rest of the easy money. But people, hour and a half. Like I said, hour and a half. It's going to be funny. I can't lie to you. How old's your brother? Before I go? How old's your brother? At least he can put on his CV that he got beaten by Turkish from AFTV. At least he can put that on his CV. Come on, G. Big up my one and only bro, Turkish. Oh, come on, G. How are you, my guy? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Everyone, easy money, original T, easy money. You was the one I was looking for. Easy money. This is gonna be good. You know them days, yeah? You know what's bruv, let me not even continue guessing, Carl. I'm gonna put some of you off, and then it's not gonna be, there's not gonna be as much money going around as I thought. Top dogs, I'm ready. Listen, many people have tried, many people have failed. Yeah, many people have tried, many people have failed, and it's gonna continue. We in the building. Come on, G, you're in the building right at the end, but if you didn't know, there's easy money in the building. And I don't mean real bull talk by his brother. I see it sounded like easy money to me. You know what I'm going to have to do? Shit. I'm going to have to call my bank. I'm going to have to tell them there's going to be a lot of P's coming into my account. Because I don't want them, I don't want them to block it. You know, them ones where it's like, what's all of these transactions? I'm going to actually need to call them and tell them, yo, expect a bit of money to come in from left, right, and center. Yeah, I think one might be original T. One might be nocturnal. I think we got a Saba in there as well. I think we got a J Woke. I'm not sure what names they're going to put down or what reference, but just allow the funds to flow. Just allow the funds to flow. We're good. I accept it all. Just leave it at that. I'm going to need to warn them because, cheese. I don't know if they expect that many transactions in my account so soon, but I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let them know. Something's around the corner. Something's really around the corner. But people, yeah, it's been another good one. 11:30. It's nearly midnight. What am I buying with that easy money? I'm not sure. We'll see. Who knows? But it's Barclays or Santan Dave. I see. Oh, mate. Listen, people. Love, hit the like button. I'm out. Oof, Bargav got one in right at the buzzer. Turkish, that channel is going to be legendary. Be careful, though. People play all day, every day. Light work, my guy. I can't lie to you. People played all day, every day at uni. I used to just walk in the room, beat them, and leave. On to the next one. Like I said, hand out 45-minute slumpings and you keep it moving, man. You keep it moving. But big up, come on, big up. Everyone, big up. Hit the like button. Continue supporting the thing. Friday tomorrow, Big Six show, 10 p.m. I should be with Rants in the day. Big up David too, my guy. Nah, I'm not with the Hugh Wizzy thing hasn't been confirmed yet, but as soon as it's confirmed, you'll see the thumbnail out and you'll see a reminder to be set. So just keep a lookout for that, my guy. And I'll give enough notice with that one. It won't be the same day drop. It'll be enough notice, people. But love. Come on. Take care, people.